Hello, Taurus. Welcome to my channel. My name is Lola. I'm here to do your general reading for the month of April. If you're looking for a love reading, I have those up in my channel. I do mid-month love readings, and those can be found in the link in the description below. But we're here to do April, so let's see what April has in store for you, Taurus. Please, if you enjoy this reading, consider subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. And if you are already subscribed, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. So what do we have for April for Taurus? This is our moon manifestation deck. We're going to see what the universe would like for us to set our intentions for the reading and for the month. So what do we have? What message do we have for Taurus for the month of April? Okay, Taurus. We have Be Real, the full moon in Aquarius. So you might have an Aquarius in your life that you maybe need to have a very real moment with. I'm definitely seeing that you might have to be a bit direct with this Aquarius and no beating around the bush. So if you do have an Aquarius in your life, that might be what you need to do. We'll see what other messages come up here, but I definitely think too, beyond just the potential of you needing to be a bit more direct with your communication, Taurus, that this could also be a reminder for you to also be real and be in the moment and be, realistic to whatever the situations might be coming at you and what your possibilities are. So let's see what we have for the rest of the messages that are here for you. But definitely a beautiful message for you, Taurus, and it's a full moon too. So definitely a stronger message when we get a full moon from that deck, and thinking about as you go into the month of April and where your manifestations, your meditation time should be is in that time to asking the universe to show you how to be real, but then also the people around you. I'm getting a stronger message that the people around you may not be being their real selves, their true selves. And so that might be an area that you need to communicate and have some direct communication on these people, of telling them to listen, you need to be real. Stop being fake. I guess is where I was kind of getting at and going with that. So Taurus, let's see what we have for you in the tarot. Let's see, what tarot messages do we have for Taurus? We'll pull a couple tarot, and then we also have some more oracle messages that we'll pull out for you as well, Taurus. So let's see, what tarot messages do we have for Taurus for the month of April? We have for you. Okay. All right, Taurus, we have Three of Swords. There's that fakeness I just mentioned. The Two of Swords. Wow, Two Swords energy. And the Star. Okay, then. So listen, Taurus, we have here a beginning, a middle, and the end is how we really read this reading. There's sometimes some overall energy that starts to come out, but definitely that's kind of how we'll take it. And so I think that, as we mentioned in that message that came through right off the bat, that this Three of Swords is definitely kind of bringing that forward even more so. And the Three of Swords is really, it can be a card of betrayal. It can be that someone is maybe not being true to you or not being honest. And so I would say that is a sign in the beginning of the month that you really need to make sure that you're being true and being real to yourself, because there could be some people around you, or I would even say situation potentially that is that might have some betrayal to it or heartbreak. So I would, this is the universe's way of telling you to just be a little bit in your, trust your intuition and trust your gut, and make sure that you can see through some of those fake type situations or fake type people. And that might just be strong for you there in the beginning of the month. And then the middle of the month, you kind of go from this 3 to 2, which is really, really interesting, because the Two of Swords can be an area of indecision. You're not really sure which sword to use as you take into your next step. And so what you can see here is they're sitting with a birdhouse over their head, and their eyes are covered, and so they're not really sure, and they don't really want to peek up and take that look. So for you, Taurus, there could be an area of time in the middle of the month where you have a lot of indecision, and you really need to just trust yourself again and be real and trust yourself in these decisions, and you will pick the right one, because you then go into the Star. And so whatever this indecision is. And I would just recommend that you clear out, use your meditation time to really ask the universe to bring those fake people, fake situations forward so you can move them out and pass them along, because you do have a decision that needs to be made here in the middle of the month. And it looks like with the star, you are going to make the right decision, because the star is it's just an incredible card. It's like the sun and the star, like some of the best cards in the deck. And so to get this card through all of this really is saying is at the end of April, you will be triumphant, Taurus. You will make the right decision and get the hope, get the omen, the dream, the decision that you were wanting. And so as you go in to make this, as you might be feeling a bit that the beginning and the middle of the April are kind of feeling a little challenging, be tough and fight through it, Taurus, because the star is waiting for you. And I think that if you know that going into the month, to be like, okay, like universe mentioned this might happen. I see it, I recognize it, I'm pushing it aside, I'm moving on, I'm staying focused. I have these decisions in front of me. Which one way do I want to go? And trust your gut and allow the universe to guide you into this path, because the star is here for you. And you have just some amazing energy that this all kind of wraps it up, because the star also brings a feeling of calmness. And I think that this is going to be an unbelievable relief after what you've kind of been looking at through here and getting to this point. And even as the messages were coming to me, they were a bit tough. And now it's like, I feel this calmness that comes here with the star. And I think you're going to feel that too, as you get into, April, the beginning and middle could just feel a bit busy and potentially even chaotic at times. But as long as you really stay focused and be real and don't allow those things, that bad energy to kind of come into your space, that this calm star, beautiful energy is waiting for you. So amazing time to then kind of like get in here and be strong, Taurus. And I'm very curious, please leave a comment or come back and let me know how this all plays out as you then get your way into this beautiful star energy at the end of the month of April. So let's see what we have here for you, Taurus, in an angel message. So what angel message do we have for Taurus for April? What do we have for Taurus for April? Okay, Taurus. Oh, that one wanted to come out, so I'm going to leave it there. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have Charity. What a gorgeous, beautiful card. Wonderful angel. Prayer and contemplation. Connect with heaven. Ask and you shall receive. Yeah, well, we were talking about that earlier. This decision, whatever this is that you need to make in the middle of the month as it presents itself to you, I would just like pray, meditate, whatever it is that you do to connect to your higher power, and just ask the heavens, ask the angels, ask the universe to really show you which sword it is in that indecision that you need to choose, because if you allow it, the universe is going to help you make the right decision. And this is really great energy and an affirmation really of the universe saying you have this decision. But as you contemplate this, just use your prayer, use the energies that you have with the angels to connect, and you shall receive the guidance. You will receive the guidance that you need, Taurus. I love that when an angel's like, yeah, ask and I'll give it to you. Not a problem. I can always do that. So there we go, Taurus. So let's see what we have. We have a couple, I'll pull a couple of angel answer cards for those of you that brought a situation to the reading that you wanted to get some answers on. So I do it too. Like every reading, I'm like, oh man, I really love to get some guidance on this. So let's use this time for you to see what the angels would like to bring forward for your situation. Sometimes it's to the reading and sometimes it's just for you. So what angel answers do we have for Taurus? What do we have for you, Taurus? Okay, we have a year from now. Okay. And get more information. Well, I would use that, if this for your situation, to use the recommendations the universe is giving you here for asking for guidance from the heavens and from the angels for you. And then whatever it is you're asking for is a year from now. Doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. It just means it's not happening. It's going to happen in divine timing. And that would be a year from now, which is much better than getting, if it is something that you wanted, for getting from something to be complete a long time from now. So love these messages for you, Taurus. Let's pull one final message from the Wisdoms of the Oracle deck. What do we have for Taurus? And What wisdom message do we have? What is our final message for Taurus for the month of April? Yeah, some good advice here, Taurus. Like the universe is definitely bringing I love when the universe brings forward advice. Then sometimes you're just kind of like looking at a situation, you see the cards and not sure what to take them in, but this is some great advice for you. So let's see, what final message do we have for Taurus? Taurus, we have come to the edge. Now, this come to the edge in this deck is really you taking a risk. And this is saying, you know, it's okay to come to the edge and see what's on the other side. So I think that that definitely goes very strongly here with, you know, this middle of the month energy that we were talking about, the ability to be real and see through kind of maybe the fake people that might be in front of you, but then also using this get more information. And that's kind of coming out to me in this reading too, along with this message, is that it's okay for you to like go to the edge and look to see what's there, and then use the universe to guide you in which direction to jump, which direction to go off of the edge in to get to this star energy. Because to have that really there and get all of this wrapped up and then pushing you into whatever this decision is and getting you to that place of the star, you are going to have this wonderful, calm, beautiful energy that will wrap April up. And I'm very excited to see how this all plays out. So definitely please let me know. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'd love to see you again, and have a great month.